India's railways are the lifeline of the nation. They carry millions of passengers and tons of freight every day. The network is vast and complex, but it is also aging and in need of modernization. Recognizing this, the Indian government has embarked on an ambitious plan to upgrade its railway infrastructure. This includes the introduction of high-speed rail lines and new modern trains. One of the flagship projects of this modernization drive is the Vande Bharat Express. This train, designed to be a symbol of India's technological prowess, has become a source of both pride and controversy. The train's development and manufacturing process has exposed both the strengths and weaknesses of India's industrial capabilities. It has also highlighted the complex geopolitical realities that India must navigate in its quest for self-reliance. The Vande Bharat Express, also known as Train 18, is India's first indigenously designed and manufactured semi-high-speed train. It is a testament to the skills and ingenuity of Indian engineers and technicians. The train boasts a sleek, modern design, and is equipped with state-of-the-art amenities. These features include comfortable seating, onboard Wi-Fi, and an advanced infotainment system. However, the Vande Bharat Express also tells a story of dependence on foreign technology. Many of its key components, including the train's wheels, are sourced from overseas suppliers. This reliance on imports has raised questions about India's ability to truly achieve self-sufficiency in critical sectors. The train's journey from the drawing board to the tracks has been marked by both celebration and scrutiny, reflecting the complexities of India's industrial ambitions. In its quest to procure the best possible components for the Vande Bharat Express, India initially turned to Ukraine. A contract was signed with a Ukrainian firm for the supply of high-speed train wheels. This agreement was seen as mutually beneficial. It provided India with access to high-quality components while supporting Ukraine's industrial sector. However, the outbreak of the Russia-Ukraine war threw a wrench into these plans. The conflict disrupted production at the Ukrainian factory, leaving India in a bind. The Indian government was then forced to seek alternative suppliers to keep the Vande Bharat Express project on track. This unexpected turn of events underscored the vulnerabilities of relying on global supply chains in an increasingly uncertain world. Manufacturing high-speed train wheels is not a simple task. It is a highly specialized process that demands advanced technological expertise and precision engineering. These wheels must be able to withstand immense forces and temperatures while maintaining their structural integrity at high speeds. Only a handful of countries possess the necessary know-how and infrastructure to produce such high-quality train wheels. This select group includes industrialized nations like Japan, Germany, France, and notably China. India's own attempts to develop domestic manufacturing capabilities for these wheels have faced significant challenges, highlighting the long road ahead in achieving self-sufficiency in this critical area. Section 5. China enters the fray. A pragmatic solution or a risky gamble? Faced with a pressing need for high-speed train wheels and a limited pool of potential suppliers, India found itself at a crossroads. The government launched an emergency bidding process, inviting companies from around the world to submit their proposals. To the surprise of many, and the consternation of some, a Chinese firm emerged as the front-runner. Taiyuan Heavy Industry Corporation, a Chinese state-owned enterprise, offered a combination of competitive pricing, quick turnaround times, and a proven track record in manufacturing high-speed train wheels. While this decision made economic sense, it ignited a firestorm of controversy within India. The deal became a flashpoint in the complex relationship between the two Asian giants, raising questions about economic pragmatism versus geopolitical considerations. Section 6. Terms of engagement. China's financial demands. China's willingness to supply train wheels to India came with certain conditions that raised eyebrows in New Delhi. In a departure from standard international trade practices, China insisted on a 60% upfront payment before commencing production. This demand was justified by Chinese officials as a safeguard against potential payment delays or defaults by the Indian side. They cited previous instances where Indian companies had been slow to settle invoices, creating friction in bilateral trade relations. This insistence on unusual payment terms added another layer of complexity to the deal, fueling suspicions and concerns within India. It also highlighted the challenges of navigating business dealings with a country known for its assertive economic diplomacy. Section 7. Public outcry, navigating geopolitical tensions and distrust. News of the train wheel deal with China was met with a wave of criticism and opposition within India. Public sentiment towards China had been particularly negative since the border clashes between the two countries in 2020. This incident, which resulted in casualties on both sides, had inflamed nationalist passions and deepened distrust between the two neighbors. Critics of the deal argued that it compromised India's strategic interests and risked further emboldening China. They questioned the wisdom of relying on a country with which India had a history of territorial disputes and military confrontations. The public backlash underscored the deep-seated anxieties and mistrust that color India's perception of China, adding a potent layer of complexity to bilateral relations. Section 8. Lessons from Japan. The Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail project. The controversy surrounding the train wheel deal with China brought into sharp focus India's ongoing struggles to modernize its railway infrastructure. Critics pointed to the troubled Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed rail project as an example of the pitfalls of partnering with foreign countries for such ambitious endeavors. This flagship project, undertaken in collaboration with Japan, had been plagued by delays and cost overruns. The project's initial budget and timeline had spiraled out of control, raising concerns about its viability and sustainability. The experience served as a cautionary tale for India, highlighting the challenges of managing complex infrastructure projects involving foreign partners. It underscored the need for meticulous planning, robust contract negotiations, and effective project management to ensure the successful execution of such ambitious undertakings. Section 9. Tracks to the future, weighing the China decision. India's decision to procure high-speed train wheels from China has been a controversial one, to say the least. It has sparked heated debates about the country's economic priorities, strategic vulnerabilities, and the complex geopolitical realities it faces. On the one hand, the deal has provided a much-needed short-term solution to a pressing problem. It has ensured that the Vande Bharat Express project can proceed as planned, showcasing India's commitment to modernizing its railway network. On the other hand, it has also exposed India's continued reliance on foreign technology and the potential risks of engaging with a country like China, with whom India has a fraught history. Only time will tell whether this decision will be judged as a pragmatic necessity or a strategic misstep. One thing is certain: the deal has ignited a crucial conversation about India's place in the world and the difficult choices it faces in an increasingly uncertain global landscape.